Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at Jen's Arty Inclinations, a place to create, share and play.
All right. Hello, everyone. Today I'm doing the 2022 Collage Challenge. Now, this is an open challenge that Leigh's Art Studio and Art and Junk Journals with Julie have put together. There's a number of artists actually doing this, which is awesome because you see so many different interpretations and ideas, and collage is not something that I am in any way confident with, so this is great. It pushes me out of my comfort zone. So this month, what we drew as our, our prompts were, isn't this cute? This is what Leigh did up. So they were medieval, like ancient Greek or Egyptian or something, winter or cold or ice, orange or peach are the colours, using tissue, napkin or decoupage paper, using a butterfly, an insect, bees or bugs, stamping and stenciling and inking, maths and keyboard symbols. And we do have a swap item, which is bling, charm, jewels, stickles, glitter, sequins. So let's see how we go. Last month, I'll show you, I did this one last month, and I decided I'd put it all in a book, and I wanted to do it in a paper bag journal. I haven't decided if I'll take the handles off. So I've started doing up this. I haven't done the cover yet, but I've done a little dangle, and this bead is actually one of my mum's beads. It's an original one from the 70s. I cannot remember. They had a special name, and originally in macrame they were the only beads you could get. That was a lovely find that we had one day. So anyway, that's what I've started. As I said, I haven't done the cover, and I've just been gathering things as the month's gone on that I can use in this challenge. I haven't finished my title page yet, I don't think, because I'm still not happy with that. But when the colour orange came up, I was thinking medieval. Now when I'm looking through Renaissance and so forth, there are lots of oranges, but I was thinking, oh gosh, I think medieval, perhaps during the ages in the Asian sort of cultures, then I could use those colours. So that was what I went with. So I've kind of got a theme. Now, I'm not good on geography. Let me put it this way. During the Olympics, when my girlfriend was coming back from one of the games, and it was soccer, and I'm not a sports person either, and I said, oh, so how was it? And she said, oh, Honduras sucks, because it was Australia against Honduras. But my response was, why didn't he play well? I didn't realise it was a country. And then later on, when she was saying she was in Warsaw, I was like, oh, wow, so whereabouts is that? She's like, the capital of Poland. So anyway, my geography is well renowned. So I've got a few different bits and bobs here. I really don't have much of an idea of how I'm going to put it together. I thought this sort of is almost orange. I should have put some turmeric dye on it. It's just coffee dye. Oh, there it is. That's the right way. Felt like that sort of looks old and tattered, and maybe if I could put that on the page somewhere, maybe do some pockets. I've got all sorts of different things that relate. Silkworms. So I'm thinking silkworms as the bug, although I do have quite a few butterflies as well. Isn't that just beautiful? Tigers around Asia, and that's one in the snow. I think I had one of those little monkeys, but I don't know where he went. Obviously the Himalayas, because that's snow. So I felt like this was going to bring in winter and all of it, basically. So my thought is I'm just going to start sticking down. I've even got a transfer that I did with a bit of tape that says winter that might go in the background. I don't know. I've got some tissue. I've got this, which I thought would be a pocket. So honestly, I really don't know where to start this week. This one has me kind of stumped. The ideas flowed really easily last time, but this time they didn't. So we'll just see how we end up. I thought first off that I would just put these big pieces on the background. So let me just tear these down. I like how that edge is, so I'll do it in the middle. So as you can see, when I don't know what to do, sometimes I just start doing, which I think is exactly the opposite of what you should do in collage, because you should kind of work it out so you know what to paste under what else. Right, we have a piece down. We have a paper done. This is just going to get really, really messy today, I reckon. I thought this was a nice olden times looking photo. It could actually be from medieval times, who knows? They did do some paintings and writing. This will be a very easy shape to cut out, which is good. There's his lovely big ear. Gosh, the work that goes into these old statues and things, it's just beautiful, isn't it? How does that look? Because that's sort of in the orange and the peach as well. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do there. And you can kind of see it poking out the top and the bottom. I like that. I could actually put, oh, and the face could be a pocket. How about that? That'd be good. I realised I haven't been doing as many pockets since I've been concentrating solely on collage. And I love my pockets. Got to have a pocket. Oh, it's like when, you know, when you find a dress with pockets. How fabulous is that? I've also got this cool Joss paper. We used to call this, friends and I, we used to call this ancestor paper. Oh, yep, I like it like that. All right. So then I'll probably have it across like that. Yes, yes. And then I could have you as a pocket either going on the edge or that way. Fine. All right. And I wonder, I've got a bit of napkin there as well, which could be lovely in the Buddha's hair. I'm sure the Buddha wouldn't mind that. I was thinking these across the bottom, something like this. I don't know. I really don't. Because you know what I've done? I've posted the face. I've posted the face. Pasted the The vessel with the pestle has the pellet with the poison. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. Ah, all right, I'm back. I meant to paste these on the opposite side. Yes, okay, I'm happy with that. I've got a bit that I'm happy with. So that's going to be one of my little tucks. So I think that could be tucked in there. These could be tucks. Yes. All right, that's sort of like an old coin, even though it actually isn't an old coin. Ah, there we go. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it. Get it together, Jen. Got to do some stamping. There's some math stuff there as a side tuck with you peeking out. I love using this paper. I really do. I've used it in lots of craft projects over the years. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stick my face down because I'm getting too much now. So let's do that. Because that's a bit shiny, I'll use my fabric glue because that should hold better. Or this is the 450. I always call it the 540. There you go. It's obviously representative of something I've long forgotten. So my thought is I'll just make it a massive, massive, massive big pocket. Now, what else have I got to do? So we've got tissue. We've sort of got medieval. As I said, I went this so that I could get the colours, but I don't really know anything about the region. I think it's so pretty, but you know, there's so much vastness on the Asian continent. I had no idea. Are you going to stick for me? It'd be really nice if you did. Where will you sit, Mr. Tiger? About there? All right. I feel this is one of the ways that you keep yourself creating if you do little challenges like this, because you do things that you wouldn't have thought of. Otherwise, it's like your inner child gets all bored and stuck in the one place. Let's just go a little bit like that. Don't worry. I know what I'm talking about. No one else does. They rarely do. My husband calls it Gen speak. He often translates for me to other people. Because the way that I put things is just bizarre. I get excited and I talk and I don't use my words properly and I get all confused and it's funny. I don't know what any of these words say. I hope they say nice things. It's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of stuff in other languages, because I know that I'll always manage to choose something very silly. Okay, what have we got? Got a medieval theme. We've got winter because we've got some mountains. We've got our colour. We've got tissues and napkins. Okay, I've got to put in the insects, stamping. We've kind of got math, and I am not adding bling this time. Of course, I do want to ink around your edges, so let's do gold. Just thought that would be cute. There you go. If I don't get anything else inked, at least I did that. But I do want to do some stamping because I've got some stamps that kind of go with this theme, and I thought that would be a bit cool. All right, silkworms, where are you? Where's my little silkworm? Lost him. Now, I thought the stuff from your creative studio, I thought they'd be really cute little tags to tuck in as well. And they're with the butterfly bug theme. So they might sit in there, something like that. Or why don't I do this? Maybe. I like his head to be seen. See, now I'm just fussing. Wouldn't that be beautiful on a belly band? So, you know, maybe something like this. We'll see. Now, the silkworms turn into white moths, but did anyone else keep silkworms when you were a kid? I did. They were lovely. That was so much fun. Pretty sure I want to stick those down, so let's do that. First, this one. Isn't it funny? I've completely covered up that back piece, but I've learned to fuss less about what you cover over. That's one of the things I think that I've learned with collaging. Let's just say there's a heck of a lot more that I can learn. It's really a weakness. However, that's okay. We all learn. The older you get, the more you learn, I think. I don't think I feel wise at all. I just think the older I get, the more I realise how much I don't know. Isn't that funny? Sort of how life is a little bit. Now, this is actually a note from sometime around 650, which I was really surprised about. I didn't realise that anyone would have had anything like money like this in those days, but apparently they did. I do have my gesso in case I feel like it's all a disaster, and I probably will put some gesso over something. Gesso, I don't know which one it is. This is all just, you know, do it as you go. All right, now, why doesn't someone tell me in the comments how you were or what you were doing when you were watching this? Were you doing some crafting as well? You know, cleaning the house, trying to find a boring voice in the background? Be lovely to know what other people were doing. Makes me feel a bit more connected doing all this. I really do feel like I'm here with you all in a weird kind of way. So I just love it. I really do. Okay, and I ended up going over his face, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're not thinking properly. A shame I lost his head. Lost his head, off with his head. Reminds me of your, Leigh, your Alice in Wonderland, Margaret Miller that you did. Love the Alice themes. I think they're fabulous. One of these days I'll get around to doing one of those too, I reckon. This is good. I haven't had labels to use before. They're fun. What else do I want to do now? Wondering, I put that there as a journal card, something like that. I'm going to do that. Here we go. Why not? Love how you just kind of discover things as you go. And all this is just play and practice. So please go and check out the other artists that are doing the challenge. Everyone's going to try and get their videos out as close to the 3rd of March as possible. Anyone can join. Just contact Leigh or Julie at Leigh's Art Studio or Art and Journals with Julie. There we go. I like that. And then I just want to do some stamping. So what I got? I really should use one of these or a couple of these. How about I use you? And I'll use you on that. There we go. And you. See if you work on that as well. There you go. So they're kind of coins, you know, sort of. Yeah. Don't know where I'm going to put them though. Oh, you work there. Just put it down. You can go there. Or I try. Someone feels right. I have to just put it down, if you know what I mean. And then I think you can go in the other corner or the top corner. We'll see. Come on. Peel back. But yeah, go and check out all the other artists. You will just love it. They're so much fun to see how everybody brings it all together. It's just great. He can go there. That works. Little tiger won't mind sharing. Not at all. Not at all. And all I need is something for that bit. You know, that bit. That bit. There. All right, that's kind of like a table. And how about we do some more stamping on this? So let's go for it. Got a bit of a fan, so we'll put that in the corner. Obviously that's on point. Some flowers, some more flowers. And what else? Fly, let's use a butterfly. I'm not actually going to pull out my stencils. After all, I was sure I would, but I think this will be fine without them. One of these days I'll work out what this piece says. If anyone knows what this word says, or these words, I'd love to know. Or if they're just gobbledygook, someone pretending that they know what they're doing. There we go. Let's put a few more of these around. Put you in there, you in there. So there we've got some stamps. Now what am I going to do with it? I don't know. Thought you knew. No, I do know. I was going to... Oh, why did I bother stamping the middle when I was going to put this in? Nobody knows. What about if I do it as the matching one? I think that's probably a good idea. Let's just do it with an edge since I'm sticking this down. There we go. And do I want something on the back of this? No, I think I want a tag of... Oh, actually, no, I do. What about a bit of black? This is going to be the most complicated journal card sort of thing. So I'm using this because of the maths table on it. So I feel like that's got a bit more of a math. I feel like money is kind of cheating, but it's not from what I'm learning when I've had to have those periods of homeschooling the kids when school hasn't worked. So, you know, it is a big part of math. And also flowers are a part of math, would you believe? How do I want that? Like that. And then there can be a little pocket in there too. That would be so cute. Let's do another little sideways pocket. Okay, it's a pocket kind of day today, isn't it? Who doesn't love a pocket? Just randomly stamping butterflies, flutterbys, butterflies, flutterbys. Do, 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 do. Yep, you can be the writing bit and you're all in the theme. Oh my goodness, me in a theme. I went to see a friend that I haven't seen for such a long time and she had this beautiful stash of little ribbon pieces. So I bet there's something in there in this colour that I can use. There's even little tassel ends. Goodness, there's so many things. So I'll grab those two. Oh, they're fabulous. Don't know where they came from, but they are awesome. So yeah, how lucky am I? I can't believe she just gave me the whole thing. So if I put glue all over one side and then all over the other, I feel like they'll enclose each other and be a lovely solid tag. Whoops, it's obviously a glue string. Okie dokie, you get out of there. Get out while you can. Then I'm thinking you need an eyelet, don't you? Has to be a bit of a worn one. Because, you know, we're in medieval times, aren't we? Do the big hole, I believe, through both of those. And I never know which ones to use. I just kind of keep turning them and forget what the last one looked like. Yep, that works. That's fine. Oh, that's a good idea. Use the little stamps for that tag edge bit. Because I thought these had bugs and they were a bit orangey. So that's why I went for these. Just like the edge, a little bit weathered, just to give it a bit of definition. Oh, I've got everything in now. We'll go through that in a second. There you go. More bugs and butterflies in there. And that just gives, I feel like the end of the little tag just gives it a nice little finish there. So now I've got that little tag, which is a bit cool. I probably do want a bit of string through you, don't I? So let's just do a normal reef knot. Untwist those a bit, let them be a bit more ruffly. Voila. Voila, voila. Okay, I think I need to do a bit of gesso. Not a huge amount, but just a bit to kind of, I feel like it needs to come together because it's sort of lost its focus point because I keep covering them all up. Just get the tissue to spread that out. I do just want that slight white, otherwise I'd use my clear. Like I actually want that bit of a, it's a bit of a snowy, smoky effect. That's my excuse. I like this too because it's knocking back the shine. I've got my little applicator over there, but of course I'm not using that. It's always the way. But I don't know, I think fingers actually are fabulous. And I just need some across here to make you all work in. I feel like this brings it all together a bit more. There we go. I've got gesso on you now, so let's put you somewhere. It's more of a modern stamp. However, it's got a mountain in it. It could be considered a picture of something ancient. All right, do I feel like that's more together now? Do you know what? I don't like you on there. I'm going to take you off, find something for you some other time. But you kind of take over, and I don't actually want you to do that. Okay, have I achieved what I wanted to achieve? I might actually just very carefully go over the whole thing here so that then becomes the focus. And then, you know, it looks like I did some planning. which I really, really didn't. Yep, I'm happy with that. I think that's all I need. Okay, I think I've done it, everyone. So let's have a look. We have sort of a medieval theme. We've got winter, the mountains, and even the white gesso works. Orange or peach, so it's kind of an orange. Tissue napkin, well, we've got some tissue there. Napkin, so we used both. Butterflies, we've got lots of butterflies. We've even got the little silkworm. Stamping and stenciling, well, we did that in on this piece, and we also inked around the edges of a few things. Didn't do stenciling. We did maths, was that note that you can't see, and these are sort of like coins. And then I had the maths piece that I did on that. So there you go. That is this week's challenge. Remember, this month. So it's a monthly, which is really great because it means that it's more accessible. Like I find that I have a chance of finding time within a month. But yeah, there you go. That's what we've got this month. There it is. Bit of a strange one this time. Okay, everyone, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. It's great when you comment. Also helps my channel.
You can like and subscribe below, and as always, keep creating. See you next time. Bye.